Welcome back to episode 4 of Rise of the Wolves here at Total FIFA Career Mode. After 8 matches, we are sitting in 15th place. Not bad, we're safe from relegation for now, but we are going to be on the cusp of that relegation zone all season. It's going to be a constant battle. We've got 5 games coming up for you in this video. We're going to Bournemouth to start it off. That's a place we got to get some points. Then we host Newcastle. They're near the top of the table. That's going to be a tough opponent. We got to look for points where we can get them. I don't know if that's a spot. Then we get a little break. We're taking on Wrexham in the Carabao Cup. We've been doing pretty well in that tournament. We got a favorable draw after beating Tottenham Hotspur last time out, so we got a chance to advance in the quarterfinals of that matchup. Plus, we get to play Wrexham. That's pretty cool. Then we go to Sheffield United, another place where we should get some points, but easier said than done. It's the Premier League. There are no easy battles out there, no easy points to get. And then last but not least, we've got Tottenham again. We already beat them once in the Carabao Cup. Now we play host to them in the league, and that's going to be a tough contest. They are in a top 4 position as well. So let's get it rolling here with game 1. Going to Bournemouth. As a reminder, this is on the Pitchside Pub channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for us if you don't already. Comment below, and of course, follow us on Twitter at Pitchside Pub. Let's dive into some action here. You see the American Tyler Adams in this save. He is healthy. He is playing. That's a bad sign for us. He's a very strong player. So, early on, 18th minute, on the defense, Iheanacho making a break. They've got some space. We've got to step up and stop him. Still nothing at this point. Not a lot happened yet, but an early look. Ooh, just wide, just high. A good early look for Bournemouth. A few minutes later, Bournemouth back on the attack. We're back on our heels in this game. We haven't been able to do much on offense just yet, but we're holding strong. Bournemouth doesn't have a great attack, so hopefully we can keep a clean sheet here in this game, but this is not a good spot to be in. Oh, there goes the clean sheet. Not a great start. 21st minute, a goal right in front, gave him way too much space. Can't do that, and that's something we've seen a lot of, is that guy on the wing dribbling in. Somebody's got to step up on him, and when you do, it opens up all sorts of space in the middle. Chevalier is absolutely a sitting duck. There's not much he can do there, and we give up the clean sheet. We give up an early goal, and it's 1-0 Bournemouth. The question is, are they going to be able to make this hold up? We have not been a high-scoring team. We are near the bottom of the table in goals scored. We might be last in goals scored. It has not been an offensive powerhouse for us, which means we cannot afford to give up too many more goals, if any. We've got to keep the sheet clean from here on out. Keep it at 1-0. Into the second half, Bournemouth back on the attack. We really have mustered nothing on offense. I'd love to have something to show you instead of Chevalier saves, although we're going to take all those saves we can get, but we are just creating nothing on offense. Bournemouth not having too much trouble. A little quick passing here out in front again. Ooh, we got lucky there. Marconis just wide. He scored the first goal. He's been trouble for us. Thankfully, they're getting him out of the game. He has been trouble. He's had a couple of good looks. He could have had 2 or 3 on us. So happy that change is being made, but they've got a corner here in the 78th minute, and that could be trouble. They go short, trying to go out and meet them, but they've got space. Over to the center, there's trouble. Lots of quick passes. We can't ever step up. Fires Chevalier with a great save. Even though they got that early goal past him, he's been fantastic. He's been fantastic all year, Lucas Chevalier. One of our summer transfers. He's been great. He has single-handedly kept us in the Premier League at the moment and out of that relegation zone. Bournemouth's going to get another look here off the corner. Getting late for us. We need some goals. We definitely can't do that. Cannot give up another goal. That makes this virtually insurmountable. This late in the game, a 2-goal lead, that's probably going to seal it. And again, that's reminiscent of the first goal. That'll do it for us going on the road at Bournemouth. We muster only 4 shots on goal. That is a pathetic offensive performance. Is not going to get it done. They managed 2 goals, and that is a very bad missed opportunity for Wolves. We've got to get our points when we get some of these easier teams in the Premier League. Not that anybody's easy, but this is not an Arsenal, this is not a Tottenham, this is not a Newcastle. this is a chance to get some points, and we do not capitalize, and look what happens. We're right back in that relegation zone, sitting in 18th. The bottom of the table is so jam-packed right now that one loss drops you a couple spots, and now we're taking on 5th place Newcastle in our next game. So it doesn't get easier, and that's why it's so important to capitalize on these, relatively easier opportunities. Now, at least we're home here against Newcastle, but this is a good squad, so we're going to have to be at our best, and we've got to figure out a way to get some offense. Here's one way. Kiergaard in the middle. Oh, he buries it. What a good little 1-2 from Holozic to Maturis Kiergaard, and that's a great finish. He's a guy we've got playing more centrally right now, but it may be time soon to move him into more of a forward position. He's really developing as a player. He's been great this season. His versatility is key because he can play all over the pitch, but I think we need to get him more involved in the offense. So, 1-0 lead, gotta love that. The question is, how long are we going to make it hold up? Not very long with defense like this. Oh, but a great save from Lucas Chevalier. Continues to carry this back line. The defense has done an alright job, but Chevalier has bailed them out time and time again. There's another example. Lucas Chevalier just laying out, keeping the sheet clean. 1-0 into the second half. We managed to get through the entire first half without a goal, but they are on the attack again. There's Barnes back to Chilwell, and we've got a good look here. Oh, Chevalier, picking it out of thin air. Gotta love that. No rebound attempt. That's huge. 78th minute. Oh, a turnover. That's trouble. Alexander Isak looking for help, looking for a teammate. He's going to take it himself. Fires one. Chevalier up to the task yet again, keeping it still 1-0. Time is running out for Newcastle, but they're still mounting an attack. We have been nothing but back on our heels since the early goal. So far, we've made it hold up. Is it getting too late? No, Chevalier comes out, intercepts the cross. They're going to call not a penalty. They're going to call a foul on Newcastle, and that's going to just about seal it, unless Newcastle can get one more attack here. Nope, they turn it over, clear it, and it's over. Ooh, that might not have been clear. We might have gotten away with one there. But the ref blows the whistle. That was the final possession, and Wolverhampton gets 3 points from a talented Newcastle team. Eddie Howe not happy, but it's tough coming into the Molyneux. We are playing much better at home. That man, Lucas Chevalier, single-handedly earned those 3 points. The early goal from Kiergaard stands up for almost 90 minutes. That's almost unheard of in the real world, let alone in FIFA. It's not how we want to win games, but we will take all the wins we can get, because look what happens. It bumps us right back up to 15th. That's where we started this video. We lost, ended up down in the relegation zone. Now we win, we're back up in 15th place. That's how tight things are right now at the bottom of the table, as they should be. It's early in the season, but it just goes to show you how important every single point is going to be in our quest to stay in the Premier League. Now, we get a little break and we go to Wales. We're going to Wrexham, and Fabio Silva is going to get the start over Holozic in this game because the schedule is getting congested. So he's been playing in these Carabao Cup games and he's been absolutely dominating. And here's another opportunity for him. Oh, look at the little flick. That is a thing of beauty. Fabio Silva, who's a guy who was with this Wolves team and we kept around, and we're really hoping he will develop. He hasn't gotten a lot of looks in the Premier League, and when he does, he's mostly coming on as a sub and hasn't had much impact. But boy, in these Carabao Cup games, he has been utterly dominant. He's leading the tournament in goals scored, and that gets Wolves off to a nice 1-0 start. And this is just a take care of business game. This is a team we should beat, that we need to just come out and dominate, and we need goals like this from Lennon Miller, the 16-year-old who has also been stellar in the Carabao Cup. We're getting these young guys a chance to play with some of the lesser opponents, and guys like Miller have really stepped up. He had a goal in the last game as well, and that's just a fantastic finish, making it 2-0, and hopefully that's basically a done deal for this game. Although Wrexham's got some talent. If you've watched the documentary, you see what they're doing, you know they've got some talent. They're not a slouch, and this is an opportunity right in front. Oh, that's ugly. We really cannot give that up. Ollie Palmer finding the back of the net. No, it wasn't. Was that Palmer? No, it wasn't Palmer. Either way, a goal for Wrexham, and we really can't let them back in these games. Making it 2-1, just beat Chevalier near post. Can't have that happen, but he was left out to dry. But that's okay. We're going to get right back on the attack. A couple minutes later, there's Miller. Again, now he's trying to set up some teammates this time. Over to Tallis Magno. He's getting in deep, looking for somebody. Enzo Gonzalez, another 16-year-old. We got debutants just finding the net left and right against Wrexham. You gotta love that. The future's bright here at Wolverhampton, and it's great to get these guys a chance to play. You'd hope to get them a little bit more action, but that was a little back footer, back heel job. Gotta love that. Enzo's been great. He had a couple goals earlier against Crewe Alexandria in this tournament, so he's taking advantage of his chance to play as well. So 3-1 should just about take care of it, but Lennon Miller wants to make sure we are good. Look at that finish from the top of the box from the teenager. That is a thing of beauty. That is confidence. That is talent. This is a young kid we got from Motherwell in the summer, and he's not a huge part of the rotation right now, but maybe, just maybe, that is something that's going to need to change. So we take care of business going on the road in Wrexham, 4-1. You'd like to keep the clean sheet, but whatever. We get the win. Lennon Miller gets to show off. Fabio Silva adds to his tally, and we move on in the Carabao Cup. Now look what we got coming up next. Only 3 days later, we're taking on Sheffield United. We got to go to Sheffield. Then we get a full week off until Tottenham. So the schedule got a little congested here in this middle part. We had to rotate the starting lineup a little bit, and we're a little tired coming in to face Sheffield. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, but you never know. Nothing early on. Trying to build a little something on offense. Scoring goals has been the problem. Here's Sergio Gomez, who has done nothing this season. He was one of our big acquisitions in the offseason. He has not scored a goal yet this season. He's been a major disappointment, and yet he's playing well, just not scoring goals. He's played well in other positions, as Chevalier, who has been the key man for us this entire season, continues to do what he does. But we'd like to see Gomez do a little bit more offensively, but it may be time to drop him back a little bit. You can see the back line needs help as Ferguson on the breakaway. Oh, just wide. We got away with one there. That is a bit of luck as it remains 0-0 towards the end of the first half, trying to build something. Do we get a foul there? We get a foul. Okay, we're getting, in a really prime spot. Adam Holozic's going to line up for a free kick in a very makeable spot. He has made a free kick this season. He has come close on a couple other occasions. He's hit the post once, and we got to see if we can capitalize here. This is something that actually does have the potential to result in a goal, so you never know. As he lines it up, oh, he hits the post. That's the second post he's hit this year on free kicks. He could have had 3 of them as a matter of a couple of inches. That's a place where we need goals, because clearly we are not creating a lot. Oh, we needed to get that ball there. That's basically a turnover deep in the zone. Oh, that's the same kind of goal we gave up earlier in this video. That is how most of our opponents are getting their goals. Somebody's coming in wide, getting in deep, and then flicking it back to the middle, and Chevalier just cannot cover it. You see the Sheffield faithful going absolutely wild. That was a hard-fought goal. They've had a lot of opportunities, and that's the first one they've gotten to capitalize on. We are now 70 minutes in, still scoreless. Apparently, we only score in the Carabao Cup, but this is a good look. Oh, offsides. Are we sure? Let's look at this. Let's line it up VAR style. Oh, what's offsides? It's fingertips? You gotta be kidding me. I don't know about that call. I would have liked to see that one play out. Tallis Magno with a good look like this. Would he have finished it? Well, if that was going to be the result, I guess it didn't hurt us. That's a good look. I just couldn't quite put it away. Into stoppage time. Time is running out. We need something, but that's going to do it. That's going to be the end of it. So we drop points. We drop all 3 points at Sheffield. And again, we are not taking advantage of the winnable games and the opportunities where we really need to get points, and that is going to hurt us in the long run. Now, we managed to get all 3 points from Newcastle, so that makes up for it, but that's not a great way to survive. We cannot assume we're going to continue to beat the really good teams. We've got to at least get draws here and get some points from these lower teams. Sheffield now 12th in the table. They jumped up big time, getting all 3 points there, and we're back down in the relegation zone. We are going to play this yo-yo all season long, and look what happens. Now we've got Tottenham and Big Ange coming into town. coming to the Molyneux. And look what happened last time in the Carabao Cup, little flashback action. We played that amazing 4-3 game, Fabio Silva with the hat trick. It was a Carabao Cup game, but we still had to rotate even though it was Tottenham and a good opponent. Fabio Silva took advantage. Now, he's not in the lineup this game because he just played against Wrexham. And because, Adam Holozic is the starter, but we did manage to beat this team once, so we got to see if we can do it again, although I don't know if my heart can take another 4-3 game unless Lucas Chevalier is up to the challenge. Hopefully we can keep this one a little bit tamer, play our game. Having to score 4 goals is not really in our wheelhouse. As you see Richarlison coming down on the break looking for some teammates. He's got help. Oh, great little slip pass. Oh, Bentancur just high. We got away with one there. What a good look from Richarlison. Late in the half, into stoppage time, trying to get into the dressing room with a clean sheet. Can we clear it? Gotta clear it. Can't clear it. That's trouble. James Maddison. Oh, nobody there. What a great finish by Maddison. He is so clinical. He is so good. God, we'd love to have a player like that. We need a couple of our guys up front to develop into that type of player. Emile Smith-Rowe, I'm talking to you. Gosh, what a good little finish there. Collected, takes the finish with the left foot, finds the net. Nothing Chevalier can do. Puts a little bit of curl on it here. Whoop, gotta love that. Listen, I can't even be mad. Would have been nice to get into the locker room. Nothing with a clean sheet on the scoreboard for a half, but wasn't meant to be. Hey, 1-0, not a bad half against Tottenham, who are near the top of the table. They're having a very good season. So we got to fight back. We got to find some goals, and we got to stay strong on defense. As we see Bentancur getting something going here early on. He does already have that yellow card. Maybe that'll come into play for us. Oh, a great save by Chevalier in a look that was reminiscent of the early goal. 53rd minute, bringing it back up the pitch. Ryan Aït-Nouri taking his time, looking for somebody, looking for a man, finds Holozic. Anybody there? Somebody help him out. Here comes Sergio Gomez. He's doing all right when he drops back. Look at that little pass. That's a great pass. Adam Holozic. Oh, what a finish, and what a great pass from Sergio Gomez. We just talked about him needing to step up on the offensive front. Well, maybe that's his way to do it. He's playing in a holding midfield role today, and a great little pass to Holozic. And we are tied up 1-1 in the 59th minute, and look at this. We got a foul. That's Bentancur. That's not a straight red. That is his second yellow. He has picked up a second yellow card on a sloppy foul, a sloppy challenge on Gomez. It just did not need to happen. So now we've got about 30 minutes of a one-man advantage, and can we take advantage of it right off the bat? Kiergaard, oh, he gets blocked, but here's Aït-Nouri, gets the rebound, and he finds the net. Ryan Aït-Nouri with almost a little pass, and he finds the net off the post. The goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris, is still their goalkeeper, and he came out and actually took the ball out of Kiergaard's feet, which is a nice play, but no one was able to clear it, and Aït-Nouri finds it, almost misses it. My goodness, an inch or two to the right, and that is heartbreak, but he finds the net. It's not the cleanest goal, but we will take it, and we will take a 2-1 lead. Virgil is fired up. I'm fired up. We're all fired up. Look at this. Into the 69th minute, back on the attack, really just trying to milk the clock out now, although we'll take another goal if we want to seal it. Kiergaard up ahead to Smith-Rowe, who, like I said, has not scored either. Oh, he still can't get on the scoreboard. Smith-Rowe and Sergio Gomez are goalless collectively on the season after about 50 million, almost 60 million in transfers. But hey, we're still hanging on. Adam Holozic with another good look. Hugo Lloris not going to let us get a third goal. He's still playing for this Tottenham team. That transaction never happened in this save. Late in the game, 90th minute, Tottenham on the attack. Can we make the stop? Can we make this hold up? A great save by Chevalier. That is the story of the game. That is the story of every game. Saves by Chevalier, saving the day, saving the season, as we just try to get the ball back and run out this clock. Just clear it and go home. Clear it and go home. Clear it and go home. Turn it over and go home. Run out of time. Thank you. That's not pretty. That is not a great way to close it out, but we will take it because we will take 3 points from Tottenham Hotspur. Again, this is not how we draw this up. We are giving away points from easy clubs, and then we are taking points from the harder clubs. That is not particularly sustainable, but right now it is working, and we are happy that it is. 3 points from Spurs, Second time this year we've beaten them, and look, it jumps us all the way to 12th in the table, because look at that congestion. From 12th to 18th is only a 3-point gap. You've got all these teams at 13 and 12 points. The table is absolutely logjam on the bottom half right now, and we are just yo-yoing back and forth, but we will take it. We will take all the points we can get, and we will take that result from that 5 games. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a Carabao Cup victory, which puts us in the semifinals of that tournament, and we are, at least at the moment, in 12th place and relatively safe from relegation. We do need more offense. We are one of, if not the worst offensive teams in the league. As you see, we're on the lowest, tied with Brighton for the least goals scored in the league. That's not going to be sustainable. We've got to figure out a way to improve the offense. We're going to have to tinker with formations in our next video and try to get something going. It's not Adam Holozic up top. He's scoring, but it's the rest of the guys. When he doesn't score, we don't score. That will do it for episode 4 of Rise of the Wolves. We're going to be back next episode with a whole bunch more games to go through, but if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. Get down in that comment section below. Let me know what you want to see in this save, and of course, follow us on Twitter at PitchsidePub. Thanks as always for joining us here at Total FIFA Career Mode at the Pitchside Pub.